All right, class, this is number 21. In the interest of time, I kind of skipped the first two steps, but I'll talk through them. My first equation, I chose to use this one, and I divided everything by 2. And I wrote it over here. Okay, so 2x divided by 2 is just x. 2z divided by 2 is just z. And then that should equal 1. So this is that first equation, but everything is divided by 2. The second equation I chose to be this one. And I divided everything by 3. So the first term became just y. The second term is negative 4/3 z. And the last term is 4/3. So now I'm going to work with this middle equation. I'm going to multiply this first equation up here, right here, by negative 5. Okay, so that when I add it to this equation, the 5's disappear. Excuse me, the 5x's disappear. So I'll get negative 5x minus 5z equals negative 5. Adding these two together, these cancel. I get 3y minus 5z equals negative 1. All right, and now I'm going to take this equation right here and multiply it by a negative 3. Okay, so that'll turn this to negative 3y, turns the second term to plus 4z, all right, and then the last term, if I'm multiplying by a negative 3, will turn to negative 4. Adding these two equations together, those cancel. I get negative z equals negative 5. So z equals 5. Using back substitution, I'll go to this second equation here. I'll get changing that one around a little bit. I can make it into 4/3 z plus 4/3. Put a 5 in for z. This will become 20/3 plus 4/3 is 28/3. Oh, excuse me, I was a step ahead here. Is 24/3. 24 divided by 3, this should equal 8. So y equals 8. And then if z is 5 up here, what plus 5 equals 1? So x must be negative 4. So I went a little fast through this because it takes a little while to download these newer videos. But hopefully you can pause and rewind and watch it again and try and figure out what's all going on here. Okay, I know these answers work, but on a test, if you get answers, make sure you put them back into these three equations to make sure they work.